Welcome back and hi, hello. It's another episode of Birchman's Summer Car. We're right in the middle of building the damn car. We finished the rear suspension last time, the steering system, and we have wheels everywhere. So the car is slowly but surely taking shape. We're now going to start on the engine. So we're going to go to our workstation here. We're going to clear some of these things up. Oh, wait, maybe I can't move this. Maybe it has to be here. But we'll put some of these things away. Our rear lights. Spark plugs. I bet we're going to have those in an engine. What do you think? Comment below on if you think spark plugs belong in an engine. So, we are going to start with an engine block. That's an engine block. You can see the holes for the cylinders and all kinds of cool things. And a crankshaft. Now, what does a crankshaft do? It makes everything go. So, let's combine the two. I had it. Sometimes I don't know how specific it wants me to be. Let's... Bop. There we go. Let's put it upside down. Let's find some main bearings. Like a bear, you get it? That's main bearing 1. Let's see if we can't figure out where the first bearing goes. It did say something there, right? It said like main bearing. Oh boy. See there? See, it wanted to be there. It just didn't want to. As much as I wanted it to. Main bearing 2. I bet that goes over the middle here somewhere. Yeah. And of course, main bearing 3. The best of the bearings, in my opinion. Although we're pretty strong just lifting an engine about. Let's get our spanner set. Our Kalut tools. Kalut, my man, Kalut. We can probably fit it on there, yeah. We want a size 9 spanner. We're gonna screw these in place. There we go. I think this car has a timing chain, which is very nice. Instead of, you know, just a rubber band. Will make it last forever. Okay, that's in place. That doesn't move. 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 Great. Let's get the camshaft. Get shafted. Like we say in the business. Wonder if we need to attach this. Probably does with a size 5, the tiniest. This is where things are getting blurry. Maybe I need to go get my eyesight checked, who knows. But everything is just a little bit blurry. There we go. Yeah, that's nutted up and gone good. Pistons! Pistons are fun. That's... Whee. Round holes. Let's get ourselves some pistons. I saw them before. They were Piston 1. That's a cool internet name if you ever wanted it. And Piston 2. Alright, yes, of course one would be lower. Otherwise it kind of doesn't work. So then this one should be high again. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. I know you want to be there. There we go. And now we screw them in place. Size 7. Oh, let's just move the engine a little bit closer so I don't have to lean all over the place. Could use some power tools here, but that wouldn't be right, would it? Maybe painfully obvious that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I suppose it's good that there are people in the world that know things that you don't. So you can all work together and be experts. There we go. There we go. Everything's fine. Head gasket. Ooh, look at my oil pan. Very nice. And where's my gasket? Where's my gasket? Ooh, distributor's nice. Head gasket. There we go. Looking good. And where did we have? This is the cylinder head. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. 10 size 7 nuts. You realize how many nuts that is? That's crazy talk. Ah, get in there. It's really coming together, isn't it? That's quite beautiful. There we go. So what should we do with our car once it's finished? What is the first thing we should do? I feel like there should be some ritual or other nice thing that we need to do with it. Let's get that rocker shaft. Oh, I had it. I had it. I had it. There, no, there. 8. 1, 2. Well, maybe the first thing is, you know, you should pass inspection, but I feel like, you know, we need to take it for a test drive. Maybe that little rally-looking track that's not too far from where we live. We could try driving it around that and see, make sure it doesn't break. Now, this is I think we should get our cool rocker cover, right? Yeah, we shouldn't have that standard part. Should have the GT one, because that one's cool. Hell yeah. And we need some... Don't I have an 8? Oh, sorry, it's 7. 7, 7, 7. 7 for 6. So yeah, it's it actually is Sunday today because I managed to record these in advance this week, and there's gonna be a fireworks display on my island. It really gives me that feel like we spoke about last week, that it feels like a return to those old Animal Crossing festivals. Like everyone's going to be there, and you can be chatting, there'll be raffle tickets, and you've got to set up your own display. I think that's going to be really cool. I am quite looking forward to the fireworks display tonight. But even more so, I'm looking forward to finishing the car. So let's finish the car. Now, we need a carburetor. Don't know what most of these things look like, but let's see if we can't find it. Gear linkage. That's an old shitty battery that we're not going to be using. Ah, that's my cool steering wheel. Hubcaps are good. I don't know if I want to put them on my cool GT wheels, though. As you see, timing chain, very good. Oh, we have a car jack. We're going to put that in the car. Oh, no. Ah, I thought I had timed it well that my neighbors were in their 30 minutes of silence, but no. They decided to throw the furniture around once more. God, I hate them so much. They are the worst. But really, what? Where's my carburetor at, boys? Radio, brake lining, wheels, clutch lining. Clutch lining is good. Starter, headers, timing cover. There's the gearbox. Inspection cover. Fuel strainer. Gear stick. Gear linkage. Old battery. Radiator hoses. Because I do have the exhaust pipe here, but my carburetor... I hope that wasn't something I had to buy. Because then we're probably in trouble. On that rocker cover. Well filtered flywheel. Alternator. Water pump. Water pump. Carburetor. There we go. Look at that. Oh, sorry, Mr. Engine. Should be here somewhere, right? To the manifold. There we go. Yes. We needed 4 8mm nuts. It's a lot of parts in an engine, huh? You kind of realize why it costs a lot of money to take your car to the mechanic and be like, I have an engine problem. Could you, like, maybe fix it? And they're like, yes, I will, but it will cost you. There we go. Turn the engine to its side. I wonder if it's this side or whatever side. Might be this side. Doesn't seem to be doing too well there, but let's put it like that. And we're going to get the camshaft gear. We'll attach it somewhere. Let's just move the engine a little bit more so I have better access. 10mm, and we're gonna set this properly in a bit apparently. And also, why do I have it like this? We should have the engine... Uh-oh, have I screwed myself by putting it on this side? Yes, because I need to do that and that to stand it up. And then we're gonna get it like that, because now we can see what we're doing with the camshaft stuff. Find a special marking. I think I have, actually this one I got a picture for, so we're supposed to have a little marking there, and we then need to link these two up, and we use the same key as a screw, and we're gonna set this, and we need, if you can see, kind of now in the top left, you see a little notch, a little marking on the camshaft gear, and we need to set that in the same as that marking. And we're gonna set it just right, so let's not overshoot it. That looks good to me. That looks good to me. Now let's put the timing chain on. If it allows me to. Float timing chain. Didn't do anything wrong, did I? I feel like I'm a bit too far away. Let's get this closer. There we go. And cover the mechanism with the timing cover. We had a timing cover here somewhere. That looks like a timing cover to me. And we will attach it with some tiny little screws. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the electrical stuff. That might be an episode and a half. Because, God, you have to... There's a lot of electronics in a car. That's attached. That's attached. 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 All good. Crankshaft pulley. With a chicken in the middle. Fuel pump, and a starter. Clutch master cylinder. Crankshaft pulley. Yay, look at that. Tighten it. One big old screw. Oh, sunk through the workbench. That's probably fine. Let's get ourselves a water pump. Water pump. And we're gonna get some new nuts. Actually, we could get the grill in the car and we can drive out and barbecue sausages somewhere. That sounds like a nice... That sounds like a nice thing you can do when you have a car. There we go. All fastened up and nice. No, wait. There are more screws. Ah, you tried to hide the screws from me, you little bugger. Let's see how it is. There we go. Nuts and screws are fastened. Let's get the pulley. We had the pulley here somewhere. Pulley. There we go. And it's the same stuff. Why can't I make money being a mechanic? I think I'm doing rather well. Instead of, you know, just living my life chopping firewood and stuff. I could mend your car if you have an old Satsuma. There we go. Let's think we need this side. Where do we have our distributor? There's the distributor. And we need a screwdriver. Let's see. There's a screwdriver to tighten this part. Later, I have to adjust the ignition this way. Okay. I think that's the only thing. Can't see anything else, so that's probably fine. Oil filter. Use a new one from the store. Look at that. New oil filter. What do you say about that? Mounted using the mount wheel. Okay, but where do I... Oh. We just screw it in. There you go. Look at that. Fuel pump next to it. We've seen a fuel pump before. Yeah, that's an old oil filter. Let's see, it's kind of dirty and yeah, that's not a good filter. Our filter is much nicer. Let's get ourselves some fuel pump. Come on. There we go. And we need some nuts. I don't know, I would trust this teenager too much with this car. But I'm an old man, so trust me. Fuel pump and yeah, ooh. Time for some spark plugs. My fresh new ones. Okay, there. They better not have skimmed me on. You know, I think I'm making it more difficult for myself by picking these things up by the very, you know, limit. Because then I have to go so far away to kind of get them in the right spot. And that's just dumb. But I seem to keep on doing. There we go, another spark plug. And wait, how many spark plugs? It said I got 4, but I've taken out 4 and the box is still there. Does it say empty? Yeah. Sun is up. Oh boy, I've almost... They did say like, oh, don't forget about your stats and stuff. I kind of did because I was so engrossed in building the engine. Let's see if we can't... I don't think... there's still quite a lot to do, so let's... extreme with a special spark plug, wrench key. So let's just screw these in. And then we'll eat something and set up the sauna. That's a bad placement for a spark plug. Just have to say, that's a really bad placement for a spark plug. Alright, let's go turn on the sauna, eat something, have a little drink. What time is it even? It's 2, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit while we continue building. And then maybe we'll need to skip some time again because I'm probably gonna fall asleep and it's gonna be in the middle of the night and everything. So yum. I just hope we don't forget the sauna. But I can hear it quite well, so let's just go pee. Kinda makes me want to pee, but hey, we're doing TV here. Oh, stretching out. Sorry. Oh, that feels good. Oh. They were not wrong. It was easy to lose track of time when you're building because it's like, oh, just one more part, one more part. But yeah, while we're waiting for the sauna, which will probably be the end of it, let's get the alternator in. Alternator. Right next to the water pump. Are you being mean to me? Could also be because the water pump is... Oh! That's bad. Get it. What? Sleep. Why are you being a dick? Can't remember to put the water pump. Sorry. That's my bad. There we go. 7mm. Is that a 7mm? No. Oh, that was something else. Let's just turn this around again so we can see what we're doing. So there's a 7mm I have, right? Yeah. That's probably the big one. That should... Oh wait, that's not a... Hang on, let me just screw it to one 7mm, the other 10mm. That looks like a 7mm, but it's not. Oh. It's not really letting me do anything with it. Because that definitely is the... Let's just start with that one. No. That isn't working either. That one works. There's a screw to regulate it. Yeah, I know about that. Oh, well, I'm going to drop the engine if I keep doing that. There should be one for... Oh, wait, 7? Where is the... Oh, it's up... No. Where's the other screw? That one is in place. But I really feel like I'm being... So that one's attached to that one, yes. Okay, you saw that I moused over that one and it did nothing. So place the alternator belt on the prepared parts. In the belt. Need a belt. Where's my belt? Where's my alternator belt? There's something belty up here. No, wait, I bought an alternator belt. There we go. Do I need to open it? No. Because it's supposed to go like that, yes. Come on, belt. I know you want to be here. See, I'm screwing it now. I'm not supposed to screw it. Oh, wait. Tighten the roller to its... Do I need to pull it up so we can put the belt on? Alright, so it's a little bit finicky. There. Tighten the roller to its maximum position, then unscrew it to the moment. Unscrew it. Maybe it doesn't need to be that tight. Because that's not tightened to unscrew it with 2 clicks of the mouse roller. That looks so... I'm just going to inspect this picture a little bit closer. Because where's the maximum position? Yeah, that's far down. That shouldn't be it. So that's maximum position. And then 1, 2. But that doesn't look like the same. It really doesn't. Could be the position I'm looking from as well. Well, let's try that. Let's hope that's right. That's what the guide says. Move the roll to the right as far as we go. Move back. Then as far to the right. And then move it back 2 clicks and tighten the screw on top. Okay, so there and 1, 2. Oops, I think I did 3. 1, 2. And then we're gonna tighten it with the screwdriver. Yes, I'm not forgetting the saw, and I'm gonna check it right after this. Right, let's go see what the sauna's doing. Then maybe we can get a few more things in before we have to go sleep. Oh wow, that's hot. That's really hot. I'm gonna start a fire at this rate. Ah, stress is going down faster. Oh, I'm out of water. Well. Let's make sure we don't burn. Let's just sit here for a moment and curse. So that's cool. Let's see how much we have left. I think it started raining. Let's hope that doesn't screw everything up. Well, we're not... I'm gonna see how long have we been going for. About 30 minutes. That's not too bad. If we can finish the engine today. We could also make these several parters as well. Or we'll make a car building week and we'll do 5 episodes this week. Who knows? I would really like to get this engine in the car. Then again, we'll have to sleep and kind of pass time, so maybe it'll be fine. I did think, in all my stupidity, that this would go faster, but hey, we're building a car. It will take its time, and we don't need that. We have no time to waste sitting here being all like super non-stressed. Hey, kind of raining. Yummy. Maybe I shouldn't leave my radio out in the rain. Get in. Now I hear there's a freak accident that lightning can strike your house, and that will start a fire. So let's hope that doesn't happen to us. Actually, you know what? Because we've been building so much today, we're just gonna go save, and we're gonna reload. Because if the house is set on fire, and we're like, oh, maybe we'd like to start over, let's have this progress with the car saved. So let's just hop right back into it. Probably could have been a good place to also call it, but I kind of want to build a little bit more. See if we can finish the engine at least, and then we'll install the engine next time and start on the electrical stuff. But hey, the car didn't move. We reloaded and the car didn't move. Okay. But what did we do? We tightened the alternator belts. Now we're gonna put an oil pan in at the bottom of the engine block. Oh, I had it there. I had it there. I saw it. I saw that you wanted it. Whoop. Might have to flip this around a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna tighten it with 8 7mm nuts. That's a lot of nuts. Oh, yes it is. It's the most nuts. Turn off my radio. Screw that in. This is where you don't want to reach through the engine and accidentally unscrew something you've built. Let's get the 10. No, sorry. It's one size 13, and I assume it's the big one. Look at that. I'm not wrong. Rotate the motor block to the smaller side. Attach the engine plate. I am rotate. Is it this? Oh boy, I need to. No, because that one is fastened, so I can't move that right now. So it's just a stupid air filter, or oil filter. So we need to make sure I'm kind of turning that one without. There we go. Engine plate. And flywheel. Flywheel. And we're attaching the flywheel with 6 7mm bolts. I bet you can find them. Still, we give this guy a lot of shit. He gets stressed out from nothing. He gets tired from, well, I guess he's just a millennial. Anyways, he kind of is the spindly little guy, but he's also lifting an almost finished engine on himself, by himself, and rotating it in his hands, and I feel like that deserves some respect. Connect the 3 clutch parts together without any screws. Clutch cover. It's one of these two. That's pressure plate. That cover plate. Pressure plate. Clutch disc. Nice. Mount a prepare set on the flywheel and tighten it with 6 screws. These are small screws. These are almost the tiniest we have. Go. These ones are rusty and bad. Oh, they're stuck. Adjust the starter and secure it. Alright. That's our starters over here, isn't it? Electrics. Electrics! Electrics! Starter! Starter! See where that went? Ah, it's on this side. With 2 7mm nuts. Oh no, this sounds like... This sounds like music that could get me in trouble on YouTube. But I kinda like having the music there, so who knows. Oh, time to install the gearbox. There's a huge element to the engine block. Bah! Look at that. 6 7mm screws and... Hang on. Oh wait, 7mm. That's why it was all lighting up green and nice before. And that's probably the big one, right? Unless there's another big one I missed, but we have one 10mm. Can you see the big one? Whoop. I wonder where the big one is. Try turning it around a bit then, I guess. Oop. Yes. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, it lives. It doesn't want to stand anymore. And I get it. But I really wish it would. So where do you think this last screw is? It's a big one. Is that it? No, I must have... Maybe that was it. I did screw something in. Oh boy. Not entirely sure what I screwed in there. But I screwed something in that wasn't screwed in, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. 1, 2, 3. Those are 6 ones. It was probably something. It makes sense that it was something on this other side, right? That you'd screw it in from behind. That probably... Oh well, yep, it's finished, it's finished. let's see if we can't. So we're gonna attach the gearbox or drive gear, I believe. We have that somewhere. Clutch master cylinder. That's later. We had a drive gear here somewhere. We're kind of running out of parts, but that's a good thing, right? Drive gear. 7 small screws or bolts, because so kind of worry that this music will be the copyrighted stuff. So sorry, Denmark, because that means you might not see this amazing engine building episode. Sorry, Danish fans. But that's YouTube. There we go. The complex engine is ready to be installed in the car. Oh. Okay, so now we can actually do some car things. So we're gonna... I think we're actually going to call it there. I'm going to go sleep in-game, and we'll see what time it is. I will kind of propel the game forward to the point where, you know, we can just keep on going. So next time we'll begin by installing the engine and some components in the car. We'll see how long that takes, and then we'll get into the electrical stuff. Maybe we won't finish the car this week. You're getting to see that it takes some time. But hopefully we'll be getting quite far. See? This is the progress after the day, and we have a big nice engine inside. So yeah, that's gonna... Oh, stop being stuck in things. We're really getting there. We're getting very close. So yeah, next time we'll install the engine and hopefully get started on some of the electrical stuff. Great. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've really liked building the car. It's nice. It's very relaxing in some ways. And I hope you have liked it as well. Well, not much more to say than have a great day and see you next time.